Hello. I think audio should be working. Everything looks like it's working. It is. Yippee. Okay. I'm gonna use my controller today, I think. My hand still hurts, which is annoying. Oh, it's not letting me use controller. Gamepad. Oh, I have not turned my controller on is the issue. I hope your hand feels better. Me too. It feels a bit better after going to the gym. Oh my god. Calm down. Go back to where you were. But it's like, it's just weird. It's like not constant pain, which is why I don't pay much attention to it. But every now and then I'll do something and then my hand will be like, hey, maybe don't do that. Hi Ekin, hi Angel, hi Jen. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Did we have to make anything? Or did we already make things? I can't remember. Okay, we gardened everything. Let's see. Mel's nowhere to be found. Oh. I'll just leave the spell on her desk. I feel so bad she fell asleep. Hi, Tiny. I'm doing good. I'm okay. I honestly was like torn between I was torn between sorry, I know I'm skipping her reading, but I'm not that invested. Incantations. Oh, I was torn between playing this game or playing Final Fantasy, I'm not gonna lie. I almost switched at the last minute. But here we are. Incantations are usually good for summoning up a big dose of energy, but you have a feeling getting Mel to say one in her state will be a little tricky. No rest for this lady until she's 80? I would cry. Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me energy to soar the skies. That's cute. I need you to say the incantation with me. This one looks cozy. It is. It's very cute. Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me energy to soar the skies. That's cute. One more time. I'm not changing it. Oh, she's yelling. Understaffed and under budget. That sounds like a nightmare. I'd cry. Nah, I would cry if that was my work situation. Hi, Nisha. Don't come any closer. But I've got your order. The pressure radiating from these walls is trapping me here. Yikes. What's keeping her stuck? You're a witch. Yeah. Hi, Milky. Energy readings. Why would I do... I just read about them in last month's Covenpolitan. They said energy readings help you... The art in this game does look very pretty. It's very cute. Figure out how you're feeling. Apparently they should be easy enough for a witch. Unless you're really, like, not a witch. Crux Knuckles. Let's do this. The vibes remind me of this webtoon called Breadcrumbs. Ooh, that sounds cute. Hold on. I will look it up right now. I haven't read that one. I've read a lot of webtoons though. One of my favorites to this day is Super Secret. Oh, I think I see it. Is it by the one by Pool Bread? I'm not sure, actually. I'll look for it again later. Google, Breadcrumbs, webtoon. Oh, is it? Apparently I've read the first episode. Maybe. If it's the one by Witherling? That's what it looks like. It's called Crumbs by Witherling, is what I found. Oi. Let's do this. Sweet. I knew I could trust a pro. But you're not a pro. You don't know how to do energy readings? But Nisha probably can't tell a good energy reading from a bad one. Perfect combination for a situation such as this. Of course, you could actually try, but you could also just make it up. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. Yes, that's the one, Crumbs. Okay, I'll try reading it later. I'm seeing colors. It's kind of orangey. It's also about witches. Okay, okay. Which means, there's lots of creativity, ambition, and confidence in this room. Well, duh. This is an artist studio after all. But also, this energy might be too much at times and can be your undoing. Ha! As if. But she looks so stressed. Next. Yeah. What else do you see? How about the shape? The energy is like a cloud. This could mean no clear path forward. Could also mean there are paths all around. Kind of hard to say. You might need to experiment. Oh. At least it seems like Nisha's buying it, but you're oh. Grammar mistake. But you're kind of running out of ideas. That stuck out to me so clearly. Let's wrap this up with one more element that you see. They used the wrong your. It's such a big pet peeve of mine. It looks like the aura is concentrating around your head, similar to a crown. Could mean a sign of transformation or transcendence. Or if blocked, loss of sense of meaning. That sounds a little intense. So orange and nebulous energy located around my head. Okay, but what do these things combined mean? What is the deal with this stupid room, and with me? Well, you see, just as you're about to give your explanation, you realize you do feel strange energy, like a simmer on the verge of a boil. And it seems to want Nisha's attention. Could the energy be coming from the room? Or maybe from something else? It's probably best if you just focus on your aura reading. It's what Nisha asked for anyways. No, I want to investigate the other energy. What do you mean? Something weird is going on and you're just gonna ignore it? Why? The color orange indicates an abundance of creative and ambitious energy. Meanwhile, the energy's cloudy shape says the way forward is lost. However, the energy around your head means big new ideas are coming. But you need to seek them out. Wow, you sounded like a legit witch there. There is something in here. What? No. It's just a loose shelf. Jonas should come over and fix it. No, I can feel it. Nisha, maybe that's the energy you're... No! Why is she so against it? Anyways, thanks for the spell and the reading. Look, I can move my feet again. Better get back to work, don't you think? Now, if you could go so I can paint, that'd also be great. Nisha starts pushing you out the door. Wait, Nisha. I don't want to romance her, but I want to figure out what's going on, so let's figure this out together. Sorry, really, it's nothing to worry about. I want to know. Bye. Not bye. Nisha slams the door behind you. Why does it feel like everyone in this village asks for my help and then kicks me out? Talk to Devin. You walk up to the music studio. You oddly don't hear any sound coming from inside. Devin, are you in there? The door creaks open. Someone peeks out. Oh no, is that you? Yes. And only you? As far as I can tell. We need to be quick. Devin opens the door and pulls you inside. Devin, what's going on? Alright, we're good. You look down and you notice Devin is grasping your arm. You put your hand on theirs. Devin lessens the hold on your arm. You want to talk about it? You're going to laugh at me. I'd never laugh at you. After what I did at that party, people keep coming to see me. So every time someone knocks on the door, I put on a fake voice and tell them I'm not here. But I don't think it's very convincing because they keep coming. And now everyone just thinks I'm weird. That means the spell worked. They're not supposed to think I'm weird. Not that. The fact that people are coming to see you. I guess. But my throat hurts so much from all that talking the other day. I haven't been able to practice any of my singing. I see. I only have so much control. I'm sure after today you'll feel much better. Honestly, I'm jealous of people like Nisha and Jones. People with big personalities that can walk into a room full of confidence and people notice them. But for me, I feel like I'm such a background person. And then when I get my time in the spotlight, I just get overwhelmed. I feel like I should be more like them. Then I would have a role in social situations. A role? Like a job? I guess. I mean, like, what do I bring to the table? I'm just the dull, quiet person who stands in the corner. People only come to see me now because they think I'm something else. Aw, but don't you want to be someone else? Wasn't it new summer, new me or something? I was wrong. Poor Devin. I want to be the quiet person who stands in the corner, but that doesn't feel interesting enough. Sorry, I'm being such a downer right now. But I don't know what to do. Take their hand. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I know I'm also not the most socially experienced person, but I don't think you're dull at all. I appreciate your more quiet nature. A lot of social stuff is overwhelming for me too. So you can count on me to stand in that corner with you. Thanks. That means a lot to me. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's this pressure, like I need to be socializing all the time. And if I don't make the most of it, I've somehow failed. Is that what I'm supposed to be feeling too? No. I've spread my anxiety again. This is pretty hard. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only new person here at least. Yep, feel free to vent to me about the awkwardness of it all. And you can vent to me too. And we can help each other summon the courage to keep marching forward. Aw, that's so cute. We shall rule over the quiet back corner of every party. Yes! This is such a cute friendship! It shall be open to everyone who wishes they weren't at the party. I'm really glad you stopped by. I'm feeling much better now. I'm glad. I should get going though, and let you rest. Thanks. Also, if you see anyone looking for me on your way out, tell them you aren't here. Got it. Thanks. Bye. Bye-bye. That was cute. Burgundy? Burgundy is a color used for manifesting. I could help Devin summon up the energy to make things happen. Let me write this down in my grimoire. Jonas. You arrive at the town square and look around for Jonas. But you can't seem to find him. Jonas? Where are you? Psst! Over here. You see a hand wave at you from behind one of the booths. You walk over and look behind it to find Jonas curled up in a ball and hiding his face. Can I get that spell I requested? Yes? What's going on? Is there a reason you're hiding over here? Jonas lifts his head as he takes the safety oil from you. Aw, puppy, why are you sad? Jonas, what happened to your face? Does it really look that bad? Well, let me see. Take a closer look at Jonas. You lean in close to Jonas. He looks pretty banged up. What are you doing? Sorry. Just wanted to make sure none of your injuries look too serious. Oh, thanks, I guess. So, what exactly happened? My face, well, that's from a metal bar swinging into my eye. Then you can't see them, but all my fingers are bruised from missing nails with my hammer. He's struggling. Damn. I thought you were supposed to be good at building stuff. Usually I am. I pride myself on workplace safety. He got flustered. He got flustered. Hi, Steph. But something feels off. I see. Like what? Maybe it's this whole being a boss thing. People ask so many questions, and every time they do, it's when I'm in the middle of something. And then, wha-bam! There goes another finger. Okay, so you're not the best at multitasking is what I'm learning. No. So why are you hiding? Because I have to demonstrate the new saw to the crew in a few minutes. And you're afraid that I'm gonna saw my arm off? Oh no. Danger lurks in every corner. I see. Well, you've got your safety spell. That's it. We're talking about an arm or no arm here. Do you doubt my spell work? No, it's just... Can you say a few, like, magic words or something? Aw, puppy! Magic words? Isn't that a thing witches do? Isn't that a thing witches do? Sure, maybe in children's books. Yes, of course. How does this sound to you? A la peanut butter sandwich. Arus near Quintana? Whoa, you can speak ancient witch. He's missing a tooth! Oh my gosh, dude got banged up for real. Wait, why are you laughing? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Jonas! Jonas, where are you? Crap, it's almost time. Golden retriever who needs to be looked after. Real and true. I'm going to die. You've got to help me. Did you apply the safety oil yet? Oh, right. Jonas smears the oil all over himself. Okay. Now what? Go to your meeting? With the magic words! Jonas really does doubt the potency of your magic. You should show him how it's done. Or is it even worth the effort? How about making him pay? Okay, here's some magic words. I don't want to make him pay. Slow and steady, watch your back, conjure a hard shell that protects. That doesn't rhyme. Wow, I think I can already feel them working. Maybe Mel's right. Magic is amazing. Alright, Time to be fearless. You walk with Jonas over to his crew of people. You can't wait to see your powerful magic shock and amaze. Jonas takes his place by a massive saw. Hello, crew. Today I am here to give a demonstration of this new piece of equipment you see right here. It's a giant saw. And I don't think I need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. The little gap, I know. He's adorable. A giant saw is not a toy. So, first you press this button here. Just as Jonas goes to hit the button, you hear a strange scraping sound. Anyways, just press this button and... I'm trying to press a button here. Whoever's making that noise, please stop. It's distracting me. Boss? There it is again. Don't look now, but... What? Have I already chopped off my pinky and I haven't noticed it yet? I don't see any blood. Do you? Should we grab it before he sees it? Is there a rat? Grab what before I see what? Jonas looks down. His face turns pale. Turtle? Why is he freaking out about a turtle? Is he scared of turtles? Don't worry, we got it, boss. The whole crew descends upon the turtle, hurtling it away from Jonas. Jonas looks like he's about to pass out from fear? Of all things, I know. Boss, are you alright? I'll get him a chair. I'll get him a cup of tea. Don't worry, boss. You just sit here and relax. We'll get the new saw figured out. You notice Jonas growing more and more flustered. Get away from me! Jonas shoves his way out of the crowd and takes off running. His crew stands around dumbfounded. Did I brew the tea too long? Oh, they're all fussing over him. You tiptoe away from the festival site. Maybe my magic was too strong again? But Jonas didn't cut off his arm, right? I mean, I guess. If that's the way you want to look at it. Talk to Jean. I should check in on Jean. Maybe he'll have some snacks for me. You walk up and knock on the door. Yes? Is he not going to open the door? You open the door and see Jean surrounded by books. What the heck? Ah. Am I interrupting something? Jean stands up. I can help myself out. No, I should take a break. Jean just stands in silence. Sorry. I was just thinking. Come this way. Jean leads you into the kitchen. Tea? Yeah, please. Jean brings 2 cups of tea to the table. I also have some macarons. Would you like? I love macarons. They're so good. Jean brings over a plate of macaroons in a rainbow of colors. You take... the black one. What do we have here? Black pepper. It was an experiment. An experiment, you say? You shove the macaron into your mouth. Heck yes, that is some black pepper. How is it? An excellent experiment. Definitely do not repeat. Sean picks up a black macaron and tries it. He makes a face. Agreed. What were all those books you were reading? Cookbooks. You still read cookbooks? Of course. But don't you have, like, all your own recipes? Yes, but I studied to create them. Also, it's good to learn about other people's techniques. You never know what will prove helpful. So that means you'll be studying for, like, ever. Do witches not continue to study throughout their lives? Humph. Structured learning isn't for me. But this isn't structured. More of a process of failures and successes. Do your failures explode? Sometimes they burn. I was like you as a student. Really? I wasn't very good at school. Hang on. Teachers would get mad at me for reading cookbooks in class. You must have been popular. I wasn't. They put me in charge of the school's bake sale one day as punishment. No one wanted to help me, so I had to do it all myself. I baked all sorts of cookies and cakes. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. I guess I'm here as punishment, but I'm not putting the festival on by myself. No, the point of the bake sale was to punish me for my love for baking. That's so messed up, though. That's awful. But you still love baking? Even more so. Everything sold out from that bake sale. It was the most successful one ever. I can't believe that's so messed up. What the heck? One of the people there was a teacher from a culinary school, and they asked me if I'd like to attend their school. I said yes and never looked back. Learning isn't bad, but not everyone learns the same way. Also, some people are just mean. Yeah, those teachers, they were messed up. I am happy you didn't stop baking, for one. These macaroons are delicious. Thank you. Jean looks over at his stack of books. Break time's over, isn't it? If you don't mind. Not at all. See you later. Maybe someday I'll enjoy learning as much as Jean. White? Oh, yellow. Yellow? Yellow can be associated with learning, but also joy. Even though he seems to already like learning. I guess Jean is struggling with those Madelines, though. Maybe incorporating something yellow would help remind him to find the joy in learning. Jean is chill. I fuck with him. Yeah. It would be fun to bake with him. Okay, time to check on the mayor. Hi, Ruth. I wonder how Ruth's day of relaxation went. I'm gonna stop by and check on her. You knock on Ruth's office door. One moment, please. You hear Ruth talking with someone. You can't hear what she's saying, but Ruth sounds agitated. The conversation ends. A person you assume is involved with festival preparations leaves. Come in. Oh, is there something I can help you with? I was just stopping by to see how the relaxation spell worked. Ah, yes, the spell. I don't know what came over me. I wanted to do all these things I normally wouldn't do. But honestly, my nails have never looked so nice. Perhaps I don't pamper myself enough. Unfortunately, I think it might have scared Nisha a little. I don't think she was quite prepared to deal with that. It sounds like it worked then? I think so. I just hope I wasn't too much of a burden on Nisha. I've already asked her to do an art installation for the festival. Asking for more than that would be too much. I might be an old lady, but I can still take care of myself. Besides, we've got you to help keep us all in check, right? Laugh maniacally. That would be such a messed up option. Yeah, totally. I'm only teasing. Well, sort of. I know people are worried about me. I can sense it from Mel as well. And maybe, just maybe, a smidge from you. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If the festival goes well, everything will fall into place. What's everything? Well, if the festival goes well, there's no more reason to worry. The village will be back on its feet. People will be interested in revisiting Flora. Our farms will produce an abundance of produce. Our artisans will draw people from all around. Those are some lofty goals for one festival. I know, but a mayor can dream. But what I want the most, truly more than anything, is for Nisha to feel comfortable leaving here. Huh? I get it. You want to give Nisha the stability she needs to experiment. That's correct. Nisha had a rough childhood. My daughter, her mother passed away. Then the bullying in school. I tried to be there for her the best I could, but it was hard balancing all of it. The village entered a slump. I worked longer hours, which meant I missed art shows. I always tried to make it up for her. I always supported her, but it's very strange becoming the person who causes worrying than being the one who worries. I want Nisha to become the best person she can be. She can't be stuck thinking about an old lady like me. Aww. Have you, ever told Nisha any of this? No. She doesn't need me to dump on her right now emotionally. Not that you need me to do that either. Goodness, my apologies. You only stopped to ask about that spell. Stop being so emotional, Ruth. Ruth! You have to get some work done. It's alright, really. No more of this talk. As Mel would say, we must focus on the task at hand. Though I am glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. Perhaps that relaxation spell still has some lingering effects. Yeah, maybe. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm sure you were planning on this being a quick visit. Actually, I wasn't rushed. No worries. Out the door with you. We've all got things to do today, correct? Farewell. Ruth pushes you out of her office and closes the door behind you. She is a strange old lady. I can kind of see how she and Gran are friends. Seems like she cares a lot about Nisha, but that's also somehow stressful? Black? The color for connection? But like deep connection? But also boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, maybe Ruth could use something associated with the color black. She cares a lot about everything, but maybe that somehow holds her back. But back from what, I wonder? I'll jot that down in my grimoire. Okay, we've talked to everyone. Good night. Oh my god. Yes, I'm ready to end the day. Nice. It's treat time. One treat. Ruth wants another spell. Jean also wants another spell. Oh, a charm. Devin wants inspiration. Okay. Let's go to the garden first. And we harvest the flowers. And then water the flowers. Very cool. I'm very curious to see how like all the seeing color stuff will tie into everything in the end. Because as of right now, I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, I watered everything. Back into... Oh, actually. Stay right here. Oh, okay. Well. Collect. That's a lot of fertilizer. Because I wonder if, like, I'm supposed to just experiment with spells. Because if we look at villagers... I guess not. I guess we'll have to see. Orders. Actually I can do this and then I can do this. Plants. The first one will be a rose. And then what? Purple, so Liam and Yarrow. And it's a potion, so that's the right bottle. Keep crafting. I just did roses. I mean, roots. So, Jean. Plants. Chamomile. Germanium. Is that what it's called? No. Calendula. And then germanium. Okay. Oh. I think that's the charm. Nice. Oh, I made a glitch. I made a glitch. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Devin. A potion, so it'll be in a bottle with some lavender. Oleum and germanium. Nice. Okay, finished. That's all of them. So we'll go deliver things now. Let's start with checking in on Nisha. You walk into the studio and see Nisha working on a painting. Looks like the energy reading in the oil did the trick. Don't sneak up on me like that. Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear me coming. I've been pretty in the zone all day today. Which is great, but also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. Thanks again for your help. The energy reading in the oil really did do the trick. Of course. I'm not trying to romance Nisha, so I'm happy to help. It's why I'm here after all. But from what I remember, you're not too happy about that. I'm just busting on you. I'm sure you're not completely rotten on the inside. Thanks, I guess. Only partly. There's that noise again. Huh. I still need to ask Jonas to fix that shelf. Nisha, I really don't think that's a shelf. I'm feeling weird energy again too. Nisha starts to look more scared. How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong... Nope, nothing. Spend too much time in the studio and you start to hear things. Trust me. So come on, let's go. What is she so scared of? Nisha grabs your shoulders and pushes you out of the studios. Whoa, Nisha. She takes off running towards the beach. Here we go again. You run after her and quickly realize you are so out of shape. Real and true. You get to the beach completely out of breath, but Nisha is fine. Ah, good. The sea. You both stand silent for a little while you watch the waves. You take a glance over at Nisha. She seems lost in thought. You wonder if you should say something. Seagulls are rats with feathers. I'll just stay quiet. Silence is better than making small talk. If there's nothing to say, why say it? You both stand in silence for a little longer, listening to the waves and the seagulls. Off in the distance, you see a couple of children playing in the water. You've never really been near the ocean before. Finally, Nisha breaks the silence. I'm worried about Gran. Why is that? She's just been acting odd recently. She does seem out of sorts. Yeah, but it's more than that. She acts like everything is fine. So I can't tell if everything is fine, you know? She was apparently like this too when my parents died. Everything was fine even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let her feel things, you know? I'm not sure actually. Shrug. If she doesn't talk, is it your problem? I know managing Gran's feelings shouldn't fall on me. I guess I feel I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. Oops. Oops. She's always been fine with me, with the village, with everything. Oh jeez, what am I saying? This is so embarrassing. I didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's good to get things off your chest. This is a pretty stressful time for everyone, so I'm sure it's causing feelings to bubble up. What kind of feelings? All sorts. Jealousy, frustration, admiration, maybe even love? Love, huh? Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of today. Sounds good. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. Well, see you later. Yellow? That can mean something with friendship, but also happiness. It does seem like Nisha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Her relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Maybe something yellow could somehow help? I should write that down in my grimoire. Okay, Devin. You walk up to the music studio door and hear some music from inside. I could go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. Does that mean that's my style? Or that I never innovate? Classic Devin having a classic crisis. Does someone need a spell? Oh, do you have it? Let me see. Here you go. So how goes the music? I'm not really sure. I think I've got the basic melody down, but the overall tone and arrangement still feel off. Ruth and Mel want to hear what I've got so far today, and I'm terrified they'll hate it. It sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. There was this one time I was working on a potion and it wasn't going all that smoothly, but genius takes time, right? But after the umpteenth explosion, my gran had had enough and threw my ingredients into the compost. I suppose it's a good thing music doesn't really explode. Do either Nisha or Jonas know what Mel and Ruth are looking for? I thought about asking them, but they're both so busy I'd feel bad imposing. I know, you can help me. And what about my work? Oh, right. I just figured since you're already here... Just kidding. I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine. I just need help figure out what kind of music best represents Flora. I'll start by asking you a few questions, if that's alright. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take this guidance potion first so I can get the most out of this. Devin quickly downs the potion. Ready. First question. When you think of festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? I guess happy, upbeat music? Like music people can dance to? Or it just puts you in a good mood. I've always imagined festivals as happy places full of happy people walking around doing happy things. Wait, imagined? Have you never been to a festival before? Oh, no. I guess you did say you'd never been to a party. It shouldn't be surprising you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been to a festival? My gran tried, but the rest of the family said they'd lost their focus. Because they solely used to be for blessing the local town. But now festivals are all fun and games, though maybe that's not such a bad thing. What's your favorite part about festivals? That's a big question. The music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. Then there's the food. Candy apples, fritters, ice cream, donuts, cotton candy. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Same. And then there's the carnival games, the petting zoo, and the... Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? No. It's nice learning more about you. Hee hee hee. Blush. Oh. I'll definitely have to show you around at the festival then. Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of Flora is? How about... None of these are positive. Hearing others yap. Yes. I love listening to people yap. None of these are positive. Demanding? Spell for this, spell for that. I get I'm the village witch, but every day it's something. I'm tired. Okay, maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I going to do? What kind of music should I write? You wish you could help Devin out just a little more. They did ask for a guidance potion. Is there any other way you could guide them? Ding ding! What about runes again? They certainly resonated with Devin last time. Maybe they can help out again? Let's try something. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. Sure, give me a second. Devin runs around the room and gathers the items. I'm scared of how this rune's gonna turn out. Okay, I'm going to write down a few runes and then you're gonna pull one out of this. You look at the bowl bag Devin found. A hat? Really? Sorry, it's all I've got. It's fine. Pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyways, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost as a method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? Eee! Haha. No. Maybe for the witch from your town uses them though? Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright. Once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Okay. Devin reaches into the hat and stops. You pull it out. Me? But the rune is for you. I am too nervous I'll pick the wrong one. But usually when used for divination, the person asking for the runes should pull the... Please? What the heck? If that's what they want, then... Fine. Let me see. You pull a piece of paper out of the hat. It looks like we pulled... wait. What rune is this? Didn't you write these just a moment ago? Your gran always said your handwriting was awful. Maybe she was right? Guess you could just say whatever. It's not like any of these runes are bad, per se. It looks like this rune is... the rune of chaos. Manaz, the rune of intuition. My intuition, got it. Why do you still look worried? The rune kind of says to just do what you want to do. So maybe you don't need to worry about Ruth and Mel. I suppose. So there, all sorted, right? Are you ready for that meeting? Devin still seems uneasy. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting for moral support? You don't have to come in or anything. Just walk over with me and wait outside. When is it? In a few minutes. I guess we better head over then. Thank you. You and Devin walk over to the town hall. They're so real. Yeah. It's like, just moral support. Just walk with me, please. Break a leg. Thanks. Devin enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devin playing a melody on their guitar, but you can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough, though. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. You hear what sounds like thank yous and goodbyes. Guess the meeting's over. You wonder how it went. Well, they said it didn't sound cohesive. Sometimes what comes from the soul isn't cohesive. It's complicated and emotional. Maybe. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. And now they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. Nisha gave me this opportunity to show off my skills. I'm nothing more than a disappointment. Oh, the jumping to conclusions. Oh no. Devin, the rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong, considering you couldn't read it. I could always take another look. No, sorry. I think I just need to be alone right now. Thanks for trying to help, though. Oof. That didn't go according to plan. But there's still time for Devin to figure things out, so I'm sure it'll all be okay. Right? Right? Question mark? You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it in front of the door. Leave the spell. Success charm. Guess no snacks today. However, before you can run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? Sean picks up the spell from the ground. I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Snacks! Yeah, I mean, sure. I've got time. You go into the restaurant with Jean and see a fresh cup of tea and a scone sitting on the table. You immediately sit down and gobble it up. This is perfection. Good. Jean shifts in his seat. These scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? You're being bribed. Why did you have to lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something out for the Floralia festival. The chocolate cake could work. You already had the chocolate cake. You want the Madeleines. No, I can do it. I just need to, prepare. Channeling spirits is, intense work and stuff. You can't believe you're doing this again. You get into character. It is we, your Madeleines from the garbage grave. The garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Arin hear what I'm saying? Crap. No, we've taken over her entire brain. Is Arin okay? Oh, sure, totally fine. I'm sorry for ruining so many batches of you. And I'm sorry my poor skill led to that critic? Criticizing you. Criticizing us. You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? Get good then. Just be better. It's okay. You just have to try again. That's the hard part. The closer I get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, then knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village? My customers? The other critics? This is getting to be a bit much. Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. The result is the same. I need to get better. Okay, you need to get out of here. Imagine saying that, or like skill issue. Yeah. Like, that sounds like a you issue. Just be better. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes. Then why are you telling all this? I feel bad. But if you have the solution, I don't know for certain it's a solution. Unless you try. Yes. All we have to say is... So then what are you waiting for? Get to it! And we won't come back until it's done. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. Whew, head rush. What'd I miss? Nothing. I need to get baking. Please. Don't worry, I'm a-going. Good luck with that success charm. You leave the restaurant hoping that's the last time you have to channel a cake or cookie. Mel. Time to see if those incantations got Mel into tip-top shape. You walk up to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Ah! Perfect timing. Mel does not look very... I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with one teensy tiny little... No, you need to rest. John was just at the restaurant, what the heck? But I need to summon the sun, Jean, to soar the sky so I can get everything done in time. Wasn't Arin's charm supposed to help with that? Well, yes, but you see, we also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yes, incantations, and I think they did the trick. That sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had the thought of, why stop there? If I do my ritual on top of Arin's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Oh, girl, you need to sleep. Isn't that right? Oh, no. Shrug. You don't want to get into the middle of this. Mel seems awake enough, so it isn't your problem at this point. I guess? See, Sean? Just think of how great the festival could be if I could get double the amount done. Perhaps if you stopped spending time on rituals and spent more time on your tasks, they'd get done. Fighting words. Damn! For a sec I thought you called me, but then I realized, oh yeah. The character's name is Mel. Dude, John went for the throat! Yeah, well, you just spend your days baking the same cookies over and over again. He kind of did his thing with that one, not gonna lie. Lamau, hi Kaori. Things are getting serious. They're cakes. Whatever. Cakes. Who cares? All because a critic made one snide comment, and then you lock yourself in the kitchen obsessing over every little detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when I do see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. All because people said last year's festival was boring. Why am I here while they're fighting? I'm just stuck. Yeah, well, who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm heading to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Exposing their traumatic traumas and flaws. Ah! Mel storms out of the house and Jean walks out behind her. Did my magic just cause their divorce? That's what happens when married people fight, right? I need peace. Mel needs peace. I'm the child in this relationship. Blue? Yeah, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. That's what happens when married people fight, right? Oh no, now I'm traumatized. You walk up to Jonas's house and knock on the door. Oh, Arin, come in. Can I get you any... Wait, I'm out of tea. Let me see if I have any coffee. Jonas, it's fine. I'm out of coffee too. Would you like, water? I'm fine, really. I just stopped in to check in on me after yesterday's debacle. I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday... Maybe my magic was too... You tried to explain, but Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. Oh, we're getting more trauma? The incident? Take a seat. You go and sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks. Though I'm kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. I think it'd be hypocritical to think someone else is too much. You might have a point about that. Hey! Just kidding. So. I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly getting yelled at by teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look so easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's. But for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. Hi, Colleen. It's going. It's actually going well. I like this game. We're getting a lot of backstory, though. I could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things. Like things requiring me to use my hands. Tinkering with things in shop class. Stuff like that. Oh, I get it. Really? Yeah, it's why my gran decided to train me. Usually Von Teasels get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kind of feel like you learn in your own way. Oh, we're having a bonding moment. Yeah. My parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they just kind of let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so I didn't really matter. Aww. But Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We're just wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel and Jean. So when the incident happened, everyone realized that I needed something different. And what was that moment? I was sitting in class and the teacher was teaching us something. But the other students behind me were talking and there was construction outside and one of the lights was flickering. Some students noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me and they kept asking me questions after. Are you okay? Jonas, what's wrong? I know they only meant well, truly I do, but it was too much, and I picked up my chair and threw it across the room. Damn! No one was hurt or anything, but outbursts like that still aren't okay. He got overwhelmed. Yeah. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually, they found me and contacted my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. I visited Mel to try and talk to her about it, but she got angry with me too. Mostly because she felt disappointed. Aww. All this time defending me and then I go and do that. Then Jean stepped in. He brought up my interest in putting things together. He mentioned the local builder and Flora was looking for an apprentice and I should consider it. I blurted out yes. Mel lit up too and she took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So, yeah, that's the story. Wow. So you're a what does that have to do with turtles, though? You're a misunderstood genius? Like me? I don't know about the genius part. But yeah, maybe we just have different learning needs. The more I get to know people, the more I realize everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Like, does anyone know what they're doing? Right? I ask myself that all the time. And then I'm in charge of ensuring everything's built for the festival. And I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? That's such a mood. Like, who let me be in charge? What? I don't know. I'm really glad we got to talk about this, though. Yeah. I guess it's part of growing closer. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah. Like this morning, I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay? I was expecting you to say, oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas. And then tell me what you had for breakfast. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything to go closer. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are a pretty boring breakfast anyways. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we could keep talking. Ah, Jonas, you silly goober! And that's all I could think of. That's cute and all, but then maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later then. Yep, stay chill until then. I'll do my best. Burgundy? Maybe Jonas is more mature than I give him credit for. Or at least he's more self-aware than I thought. But it sounds like he's still figuring things out. So yeah, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. Okay. Ruth is the last one to visit today. As you make your way to the town hall, you see another patch of flora full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, look at all this. You look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants and fungi are chock full of magical potential too. I'll have to take some home for research though. I got away with foraging last time. Leave everything where it is. But there's no sign saying not to take anything. Why'd I get the option if I'm gonna steal anyways? Inner Ramsey. Oh no, my inner Ramsey again. Yes, I know that just because there's no sign doesn't mean it's free for taking. And just because it was fine last time doesn't mean it's fine this time. Not getting caught doesn't make it legal. Fine. Yes, yet again, you're right. But, wow, look at that shiny thing. Again. As your inner Ramsey looks for the shiny thing, you put everything you can fit into your pockets. Now let's go see Ruth. You walk into the town hall and head to Ruth's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You find Ruth standing outside her office. The heated argument comes from inside. Oh, you've already spent 75% of the budget. No. No more buying nails, wood, or whatever you do. Fine. Then don't have a stage or produce stands or anything else. Oh, Arin, so glad you made it. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just Mel and Jonas figuring out the remaining construction budget and schedule. I should really be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell I requested first. Right. It's right here. Just as you were about to hand Ruth her spell, Mel and Jonas erupt again. That was years ago! Oh, they're bringing sibling beef into it. Oh no. Do they usually argue this much? And this loudly? I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment. So irritating. I could knock them out with... Well, a silence would be nice. I do need to work with them to solve these issues. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other. The only problem is that they can be too honest with each other. They sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps, but it's also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. She's suppressing her own needs so much. I feel so bad for Grandma Ruth. Oh my god. This could have been avoided if I had communicated my vision more clearly. I mean... You're not their mother. There's only so much you can do about brats. They certainly are acting bratty right now, but it's only because they care about the festival. Figuring out how to handle situations like this is all part of my responsibilities. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. This is way too much for me. It's sort of like your magic, right? My magic is nowhere like being a mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Not like that. Magic only works when you can understand the intention and the desires of people the spell is for. That doesn't sound like something out of Coventpolitan. Nope. Your grandmother told me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly. Understand where they're coming from and what they want. Ruth takes a deep breath and stares off into space. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believed what she said, you would think she wouldn't look so sad right now. Sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said magic is like being mayor. Maybe Ruth has some secret intention she wants you to help her with. It looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. You take 3 of the mystery ingredients you foraged this morning. Last time you used a random ingredient, it was kind of chaotic, but also cathartic, you think. Maybe one of these will help too? I'm scared. I don't know. Let's go with the seeds, I guess. I've never worked with seeds before. While Ruth is off in her days, you slip some seeds into the oil. Ruth? Hey, Ruth. How nice it is to see you. Oh, no, it's Robo-Ruth. How did she? I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. My potion? Oh, that's right. How kind of you to bring it. I'm sure we'll get excellent work done now. Ruth takes the communication potion and drinks it. Uh-oh. Let the experiment begin. Calmer than I expected. Noted. But let's keep an eye on things, yes? Ruth enters her office. You carefully open the door and peek inside. Yes, I do my laundry almost every other day, in fact. You know you're supposed to use soap, right? Ruth just stands and looks around her office. Oh, Mayor, is everything all right? Ruth continues to look around. Mayor, are you there? The world is so big and we're so small. Oh no. I don't think she's in there. Mayor, do you want to discuss the budget? No. The production schedule? No. What are we supposed to do? Should I go get Nisha? Maybe? Ruth, are you? I quit. We fucked up. We done goof. Can I change my decision? I can't change my decision. We messed up. Ruth quits. Ruth breaks into hysterical laughter and walks out of the room. You manage to hide before she sees you peeping. Mel and Jonas look at each other stunned. That didn't seem normal. We're all feeling the stress of the festival. Let's get this budget and production schedule done. Yeah. You come out from your hiding place. That was good, right? No. In what world is that good? Why am I lying to myself? Yes, I'm ready to end the day. Now we have to talk to Ruth tomorrow and talk about what happened. There's only 2 days left before the full moon. Wants a happy attitude. Okay. I need something special for a potential special someone like to meet. I'm trying to go all out, alright? A charm for some charm. Ooh. Sorry for being vague, but if they read this, they might try something. I'm through with dealing with them. I just want some peace and quiet. You need to get them away from me. Send incense. Also keep a secret. Who's them? Who's they? Ooh. Incense to stay positive. Lavender. Probably yarrow. And hollylock. Well, incense. So I need to change this one. Oh, that's cute. Keep crafting. Our next order with Jonas. A charm. Rose. And then I think that orange one, which is this one. And then allium. Allium? 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 New love charm. A love charm. Orders. Last one, Nisha. Another incense. To get rid of something. Interesting. Are we gonna finally figure out what's going on in that house? Or in that studio? I don't have any rosemary? Oh no, I do. I have 5. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Blue pea flowers as well as allium. Nice. And that's all 3 charms. Finished. Give him a treat. Yes, I remember our agreement. 1 crow tree coming right up. Now let's see it. Oh, a jade egg. Please don't tell me you got this from Mel. I guess I'll keep this for something later. It will be a waste not to. Oh, I can't put it down here. Why? Okay, never mind then. It hasn't registered I got it yet, I guess. The cheesemate is about to be good. We'll garden and then we'll go get all the tea in the town. Why are they not lined up? I'm so confused. I don't think these are supposed to take 2 days. Whatever. I'm not short on any plants anyways. Nice. I wonder what happens if we leave the leaves overnight. Or if anything happens. Do you think they just double or do they just stay there? I'm assuming they just stay there. Because I feel like the biggest reason for them is to like make fertilizer. Okay. Village. Let's start with Nisha. I want to know what's going on. You walk into the studio and see Nisha cowering in a corner. Oi? Nisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell I requested. Sure. Hand over the spell. Is it this one? No. This one? Yes. Great, great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... It's that sound again. There is something else in here, isn't there? Okay, fine. Yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Yes, I get it. Witches love burning stuff, but that doesn't mean we walk around carrying matches. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing incense isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great. Another situation you're not great in. Meddling with spirits is pretty advanced stuff. But maybe talking to them will help? It can't be that hard. Gran makes it look easy. I guess try something. Well, might as well try talking to them. Might as well. Just let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits then. Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're serious about talking to them? I don't have any better ideas. Do you? Fine, I'll grab some salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Nisha goes off and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? The last witch called them Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. Now I need to... Hold on. You're not just like pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. There's definitely something hidden here, so yeah. I guess it'll be good to confront them finally. They caused me so many problems as a kid. You've seen Fibbly Nibbly since you were a kid? Yeah. And they used to get me into all sorts of trouble at school. I couldn't concentrate as much as the other kids because of them. Then I would yell at them and obviously no one else could see them, so... Well, maybe this time we'll get it sorted once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now I need to cast a circle and once it's cast, neither of us can leave it until I take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt into your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully this salt is good enough. Earth, element of trees, rocks, and flowers, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of the ebb and flow of life, I call on you to guide and guard us in this circle. Alright, we should be good now to start talking. Go ahead and ask your first question. Why are you here? You take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the Fibbly Nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. You take a few moments, but you don't hear anything. Could Nisha be lying? No. The story about her childhood sounded too sincere, and you could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few moments when... It just sounds like mice. I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking in a language I feel like I almost understand, but don't. Ugh. They're doing that again? They talk like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them? If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's more going on here than Nisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information, even slightly wrong, is good information, right? No? You think you hear them saying they want to help. Help? All they do is terrorize me. Maybe they think they're helping? I would love to know their definition of help. So far, all they've done is sabotage any semblance of my reputation in this village. Ugh. It doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? You feel like you just barely understand what they're saying. Sacrificing your firstborn. They might be crying? For real? I mean, if they could learn to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Stay out of my way? Be quiet? No eating paint? You're not getting much out of this, conversation. You can sense the Fibbly Nibbly's presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another approach with Nisha and her little spirit friends. Arin, what am I supposed to do? You don't know. Become friends. Maybe? Do you know how hard I've had to work to get people to take me seriously again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be at the top of the top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again? You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm going to go home and work there. I've got too much to do to be dealing with this. Nisha turns to walk out of the circle. Nisha, wait. The circle. I need to take it before you can stop her. Nisha steps out of the circle. You both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Why are they crying? Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies starts flinging paint across the walls. Thunderclouds of glitter explode. It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both manage to escape the art studio in one piece, though you are a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. I'm not getting the mural done for the festival. Nisha runs off towards home. You think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. Yikes. Ugh, I kind of don't want to go in there. I won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You enter the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Arin. I thought you could use some company. Want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. You both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin puts their Devin puts their head on your shoulder. I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells, then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea? Oh my gosh, tea! Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? So impolite of me not to ask. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea as something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's explore the mountains and get out of this stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You and Devin head to the mountains. Wow, I'm really out of shape. Maybe I have been spending too much time in the studio. Me too. Maybe I've been spending too much time in my cottage. I think the mountains were a bad idea. How about we take a seat on these rocks? Yes, please. Me too. I'm so out of shape. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I am feeling better already. Can I ask you something again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. I experiment. But you usually get them right, which means you're doing something with intent. It's a skill passed down to the Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experienced a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into someone's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question, though. If you could compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There are so many different instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm sort of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Ah, they're remembering why they like music. Usually. So usually composing music isn't this difficult for you? I mean, there's always some challenge, but this feels like something a little more too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough, and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I've composed this time, more than usual. Because you're writing for your best friend's festival, and you'll be listening too. Ah. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks. Nisha isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are she wanted to ask someone she could trust. At least, that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. Might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. Orange. Oh no, this is about the stars. The sun. Yeah. Creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Because we've got the colors, so now we're starting to get the celestial being. Talk to Jean. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house. You smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you've smelled before. You knock on the door and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! You follow Jean to the kitchen and smell cheesy, buttery goodness. Grilled cheese? Grilled cheese? Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? That sounds so good right now. A grilled cheese sandwich? What's that? You've never... The emotion. Shut up, Angel. Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. Oh, that sounds so good. I haven't had a grilled cheese in forever. It looks greasy. Eat it. Lamau. WTF. You don't get to contribute to this conversation. Grilled cheese is good and you're the one who can't see it. That's on you. I love how he's so angry. Eat it. No longer an option. Oh, okay. You take a bite. What? What is this? The melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread charred to perfection. Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. That sandwich could tame a demon. Have you really never had a grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there is no point in eating it. What? At least that's what... At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my gran was a bit more relaxed on that concept. Want to learn how to make it? You teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it. That's it. That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked the bread this morning. And churned the butter yourself? No, I purchased it from a farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying, I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. Real and true. It can be the same with magic, you know? A simple spell is better than a more complex one, depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? Maybe too well? Not that I did nothing, but... I don't think either of us is very good at listening. You have your own restaurant. Do you even have to listen to people? To customers and critics. Critics? Jean falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh. Do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. They can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? You take John's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese. I'd criticize the critic for having no taste if that were the case. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Of course, I'd rather you get a positive review. But you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. I want grilled cheese and tomato soup now. That sounds so good. It must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. The sun again? The sun? The sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. You arrive at Jonas's home. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes to the door. Yes, it's spell time. More like smell time. Is that all that cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Here you go. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. Not so fast. First, you gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Not anyone more specific? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah. Well, maybe it's you. Yeah, well, you'd need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. You are? Well, yeah. I need a wing witch, obviously. Jeez. Right, right. A wing witch. And what exactly does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great. I thought maybe you could use more of those magic words again. Even though they only kind of worked last time. It's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... Maybe I should try out that new curse. No, please don't. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and beg? I mean, if you want. Heh. Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch Arin, please say some magic words so that I may attract hot people. Great wing witch Arin has a nice ring to it. You guess you could spare some magic words for Jonas again. But is this really worth your effort, oh great one? Very well. How about this? May you see hot people wherever you go. May you find love that is as loyal as true. Beauty wouldn't be bad too. Great. I feel all juiced up. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know, I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? The parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots, at least not for dates. But like, John runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just shove Madeleines in my face if I go there. He lets you eat them? Jealous? Maybe I can sneak you one. Fine, I'll come with you. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It is a nice day outside. How about that person? Eh. Or that one? Meh. Do you actually want to pick up hot people? Maybe hot people are overrated. I have an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And that's littering. Ah. Maybe someone else will pick it up. Who needs it? It's such a nice day. I think I'd rather sit here without a care in the world. Aww. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, she just burns. I remember this one time a big dog jumps out from the bush and fetches Jonas's charm. Doggy, hello! It's a golden retriever with a golden retriever. Oh my gosh, we have 2 golden retrievers on the screen. Hi, puppy. Wolf. Doggy. That's so cute. What the heck is wrong with it? Aw, he just needs some brushing and a bath is all. I wonder if he has a home. I don't see a collar. Does Flora have an animal shelter? Yeesh, sorry. No, of course you don't want to go there. Of course not, buddy. The golden retriever is gonna adopt a golden retriever. Don't listen to the nasty witch. What are you going to do then? Take him home? Yes! That was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about we get home and clean you up? That sound good, boy? Puppy! Let's get going then. Just think. Maybe him and Ramsey can be friends. A bird and a dog as friends? I'm sure that'll go well. What a great day. Let's get going. Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all? Psst. Mel. You enter Mel's office to find her sitting at her desk. Eek, you don't sound too good. In Coven Politan it said if you smile, you instantly improve your mood. Yikes. I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing. But there are so many requests, demands, and favors. My schedule was already full to boot. But that's alright, because we have a mad... Oh, she's sick. Coven Politan says this is just part of exploring the quantum cycle. The interface between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial unfolding of synchronicity. Woo! Head rush. Do you have that spell I requested? Yeah, sure. Let me get that. You sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, it's just stress. If I create positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof! Stress gone, cold gone. I'm not sure that's how it works. Oof, I feel a little... Uh-oh, here we go again. You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Mel, I really don't think you're okay. And by not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the vision quest is to become one with it. This is even worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. What to do, what to do. I should light these incense. Mel tries to light a match after match, but she just keeps dropping them. Why don't you let me do that? You take the matches and light the incense. Mel sticks her face right into the smoke and inhales. Ah, optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this sickness-induced craze. Incantations. It's the only way. They sort of caused this mess, but also let Mel get through it last time? Honestly, you don't have any better ideas. Alright, Mel, I need you to focus. We're going to try incantations again to get you through all of this again. Yes, teach me your witchy ways. Repeat after me, just like you did last time. Burn them all, let them rot. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Yes, it is possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us, but not without understanding on our side. That's, right, I guess. But that wasn't the incantation at all. I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. Those incense are really clearing up my... Mel, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all our problems go away. Yes! To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. Yes, just like that, but not that. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Okay, stop. Just look at me and repeat the following words. No more fear, no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Oh. I don't think I can do this, Mel. What do I do? Just leave. Maybe I can still get away while... What the? Mel, you're supposed to be... What's going on here? Maybe if I grind up this incense and snort them, they'll be more effective. Mel, no! Those incense are lit! The optimism, it burns! Jean looks at you. Were you just going to leave her here? What? Leave? No. I was, coming to find you. Look, I don't know. Mel has been sprouting nonsense and I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? Jean puts his hand on Mel's head. Aw, it's my Johnny Poo. Oh, that's cute. Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? Mm-hmm. Yay! Before Jean and Mel walk out the door, Jean stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime not to know what to do. Jean carries Mel through the door and towards home. Aw, Jean's so sweet. What the heck? At least I tried. Okay, time to face Ruth after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. I'm a little nervous about Ruth. That communication spell kind of went a little haywire. Though it did seem to do the trick, so maybe everything's okay. You knock on Ruth's office door. Yes. You enter the office. Hello. Hello, Arin. I'm glad you're here. Is something wrong? The spell from the other day. Oh no. It made me act so strangely. I don't know what came over me. Suddenly everything just felt so ridiculous that I couldn't help but laugh. Yes, Mel and Jonas were a little immature, but I know I acted out of cruelty. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I can't believe they still got the budget figured out. I'm the mayor. I shouldn't have acted that way. Arin, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone is right. Perhaps I am falling apart. Perhaps I should stop experimenting with her spells. Maybe you shouldn't have put in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. Also, I think anyone would have done what you did with the way they were behaving. I did not see the options. I clicked too fast. Yes, but it wasn't exactly the healthy way to handle that situation. I feel like everyone is avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel did not look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing too. And then Nisha cooked dinner last night and breakfast this morning. It's like everyone is treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. Do you know what's really awful? I can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watch grow old and inept. She's not inept. Ruth, don't say that. I go on a grand adventure by myself, and when people see me traveling alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone. And they find me so interesting and ask me all the places I've been. And they tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do it. Haha. Perhaps someday, but for now I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could someone else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Oh no, don't trigger Robbo, Ruth. Not that you shouldn't be mayor, it's just if you want to do other things. All of what I just said is just a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival is over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though, maybe with this day off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides at the library. Or I could check out one and read it at John's cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thanks for stopping by. I owe you for listening to all my old lady rambles. Bye. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. It sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Ooh, Taurus? Mercury? It does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. If she even knows that herself, maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her. I should write that down in my grimoire. Okay, that's the end of today. Two more days till the full moon thing. Tonight's the night, Ramsey. It's finally the full moon. Never mind, one more day. All our work is going to pay off. And then we're out of here. Here, let me write some invitations real quick. Oh, hold on. I just need to stretch a bit. Oh, my back. Okay. You grab some paper and a pen. Dear resident of Flora, Meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch, Arin von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. I can't wait. Well, finally, soon it'll just be me and my experiments, with no one to bother me with their requests. I'm going to finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. No requests today, okay. One crow treat. I don't need to make anything or anything? I guess I could try making things. Like Ruth, we have Ruth and Devin and Jean, we have the colors and the planets. I wonder if it'll let me. Red, purple. And Mercury. Red, purple, and Mercury. Red, purple, and Mercury. And then, well, let's see if it lets me make anything. It does! What did I make though? Oh. Never mind then. I guess I need the crystals? Garden. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pluck and pluck. Okay. Okay, that's all the gardening done. Oh, it goes straight to the cutscene. Okay. You arrive at the festival grounds. The full moon shines brightly in the clear sky. Look, everyone's here already. This is going off without a hitch. Time to get myself together. You walk over to everyone. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. I should be baking. I'm tired. It is pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. Everything will be fine. Perfectly fine. See, Arin is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Welcome to the ritual. Don't worry, it's perfectly safe. I'm just going to say a few words, use some power of this wonderful full moon, and then we can all be on our way. Perfect festival guaranteed. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, a way to a successful festival completely unblocked. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. You relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feel better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe I'll just take more time to work? That's right, it might take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Nisha. No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Arin has been messing with us the entire time, just like she did with the Covenpolitan. But I've been able to get my work done. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha is going to tell. Your beloved Avon Elset from Covenpolitan is Arin von Teasel. Wait, what? Arin, is that true? That means all those rituals that backfired. Mel, It's not just those rituals, it's all the magic she's done for us here too. With all of Arin's boasting about her magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the Knit Lake party. You were abnormally social. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten about Arin's relaxation spell? You wanted to go shopping. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was out of it, but we acted like brats, so maybe we were exhausting? Okay, yes, but I've never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. I talked to the Madelines. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She said she was possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Arin helped me talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog, though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. Yikes. Psst, Ramsey. I think we should throw Ramsey as a distraction. Slowly sneak away. You tried to tiptoe away, but before you can even take 3 steps, no. What? I'm just, stretching? You look at Ramsey. He looks at you. This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsey to let him know it's been good times. But you know when your gran hears about this, it's not just your training that will come to an end. Did I really speak to the Madelines? You tried to hold it in, but... No, you didn't. It was me. And I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those Madelines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel. Yeah? I'm a Von Elsa, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Covenpolitan to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done. But I pushed it too far. Nisha? I never talked to the spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth? I slipped something extra into your spells, don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seemed like you needed the extra push. Devin? Kind of the same with you, except I used the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times call for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas, well, you're just kind of easy to mess with, so for real? For real. This is my first time having to use witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, and I feel like my magic is never enough. So I tried energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted to... I don't know. I don't know what the best option is here. I can't resist trying new things. But I do get carried away, like the way you've all mentioned. And that's not okay. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here. But it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving or for proving yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, and your community's energy are supposed to work together to put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am... That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but... How many of us asked for your magic expecting it to solve our problems immediately? Or asked Arin to do even more than we originally asked? Everyone remained silent. I don't say this to excuse Arin's actions. However, Arin is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work. Instead of facing our problems as a community, we just used magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so... Gran, that's great. Nisha, I should have said this ages ago, and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Ah! Not to ruin the mood, but who will be Mel? I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Wow. That means so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Nisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with the local musicians. Bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. Ah, they're finally communicating with each other. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm so sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know what special talent you have of reaching into people's souls and tearing them out? What a way to word that. Yeah. Well, your music also can reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on the Madelines, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. This is so sweet! Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess, but I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So yeah. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to say? You look around and see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted? Did you plan for this? Don't worry, I know you didn't. But I think Margie, your Gran, did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we could all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up for now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different. But it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. That was cute. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a day there for today. So we'll stop there for today. Oh my god, don't be that sensitive. Oh my god, calm down. And we'll continue probably sometime next week. And hopefully finish it. But let's thank you everyone for coming by and sitting with me as I played this game. It's been really cute. I kind of like how they're approaching everything, so that's nice. And we'll continue next week. Tomorrow, Stardew Valley in the morning if I wake up. That's my biggest thing right now. It's 11 a.m. I should wake up technically, but we'll see. My sleep schedule's been all over the place. But that's and thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. And hope to see you next time. Bye bye.